guys, it's Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery. I am here with Silicone baby Noah. He is GabyGail Asleep by Claire Taylor, partial silicone. So he has a cloth body, silicone head and limbs. And Noah has a new mommy, you guys. His mommy had been doing layaway payments on him, finally finished paying him off today. So I'm going to go ahead and get him packed up to send home to her. And I'm going to miss this little guy. I really am. He is an incredible baby. He's gorgeous. I just never really bonded with him for some reason, even though he's amazing. And so I just feel like the right thing to do is to let him go to a mommy who will really appreciate him and shower him with love and attention. And she had also shared with me that she has a trip coming up, so she wants to take him with her. And I was like, oh, that's so exciting. So hopefully he will get to her in time. I'm pretty confident that he will. So anyway, here's Mr. Noah. I just wanted to share him with you guys, and just talk a little bit about kind of, I think, just why he's so special. He is the first Claire Taylor baby, and first and only Claire Taylor baby I've ever gotten, and I've definitely heard like amazing things about her work, and just like the detail and depth of the painting is pretty incredible. He's really, really gorgeous. I'll show you guys like one of his legs since it's tucked in here. But you know, just even as I look at some of the details here with his little toes, and it's just amazing. He is EcoFlex 30, but he yeah, it's just, the silicone is really, really nice. And he's weighted very nicely. Yeah, I didn't change his weighting or anything like that. So he's really originally, just basically originally as he came from Claire. So what I wanted to do while he's still lying here is just show you guys all the outfits I'm going to send him home with. I'm basically sending him home with pretty much most or all of like the 3 to 6 month boy clothing I have. Especially the ones that I think, you know, would look really cute on him. And so, oh, actually, I need to check this one bag. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I think I have enough stuff for him. But yes, I wanted to show you guys everything he's going to come home with. So I have a bunch of sleepers from Absorba that I bought for him. So here's one. There's this one with the whales. And while I show you guys, I'm going to go ahead and just fold them into neat little piles, because so that therefore when it'll be easier to pack it up. I'll also send him home with this one, which is really, really cute. It's just a light blue footless romper, and it's this little squirt. And I have to say, because he's a cloth body silicone, I feel like the cloth body silicones are super cuddly, and I love these Absorba rompers are so soft. So what I'm probably going to do is actually do something a little bit different, and I'll pack up some of these rompers and kind of put them at the bottom as like a bottom layer, because I think that'll really help give him just a little bit of extra protection. So I'm going to try that today. Then there's this one. It's a white Absorba romper. These are all 3 to 6 months, and it says very important baby. It's really, really cute. And I'll go ahead and fold that one up. Oh, by the way, that last light blue one came with a cap, so I'll go ahead and include that as well. And then this one is so cute. This is like a Winnie the Pooh footless romper. This is from Disney Store, so I bought that for him. And I will send him home with that as well. Okay, and then there are a bunch of things that are, oh, then the other thing, I guess the last thing that, you know, amongst the things that I bought him is this Tea Collection footless romper. And I think this just looks so cute on him. And these are kind of some higher end, nicer brands. So I think his new mommy will really love them. This outfit, by the way, did come with him. This is what he was wearing when he came to me. And it has a cap. So what I'll do is I'll put the cap on him once I'm ready to pack him up, and then I'll put the diaper head on him. All right, this is really cute. Here's a long sleeve. This came with him in his box opening, cutest baby in the world. So I will give that to him give that as well. And then this was also another outfit he came with, really, really cute. This is a whale romper. It's a Sur la Mer by Next Baby. So yeah, just some, he's coming home with he is just set. So his new mommy, she will have a lot of clothes for him. Some of the other things that he's going to come home with, this is a packet that has his COA in paperwork here. And it has, oh, and you know, it has this like little lamb lovey, a dress, and some diapers, basically all her COA, the COA and paperwork that came with GabyGail. And, oh, and this is actually really, really cool too. He came with this kind of fake milk. And since it's glass, I'm going to have to bubble wrap that one separately. But there's a little baggie with like foot, a comb and brush, and like a little rattle. I think this came with him. I'm not 100%, but I'll send it home with him. And then like little booties. And the other thing too that he'll come home with are these were booties. I never even put these on him, but these were made by Jenna of Little Ones Only. And these are just one of those things that's just so beautiful. I just didn't end up using it, but completely brand new. They were knit just for him. So he will get that as well. And Jenna Little Ones Only, she was his original mommy. So, okay. And I think that might be it. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just get him, like, I'm going to try to, I'm trying to think what's the best way to do this. I'm going to go ahead and lift him up. I'm going to move this boppy. Oh my gosh, and now as I'm holding him, I'm like, oh no, I have to like, let him go. Oh, and the other thing I forgot too, he's going to go home with his, like, gray elephant. And so he came with this in his box opening. This is so adorable. So there'll be a lot of things to wrap up. Okay, I'm going to just place him here gently. He should be able to, he's a little sleepy, so hopefully he'll be able to sit up okay. Okay, cool. So I've got this box here. And this is the 20 by 10 by 8 inch box that I usually use for my babies. I have to apologize while I kind of get my bearings. There's just so much stuff to pack up. This is one of the hugest. Oh, sorry. There's one more thing here too. A little thing of pacifiers. So I'm hoping I'm not missing anything. I think it's pretty comprehensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up some of the clothing, and I'm gonna try to just put those at the bottom, just as another like layer, like a cushioning layer, essentially. So I think what I'll do is I'll wrap these like separately. Hey guys, these box packings are tough. It's so hard to say goodbye. Especially he's a really awesome baby. But sometimes you just get that sense that a baby wasn't meant to live with you forever. You know, there's some babies that are meant to be in your lives for a period of time, and then it's time for them to move on and really find a new mommy. And it's just running out of space. It's really, really hard. Like, storing silicone babies is not easy. And the only way I can do it is to have them sort of, tucked away. But anyway, okay, so there's that one. Kind of like to alternate colors when I do my box packing. And for the boys, I have like white, blue, and yellow tissue paper, generally speaking. And then for the girls, I have like white, pink, and purple. But Yeah, and I've said this before in the past, but what makes it easier to say goodbye is just knowing how much the new mommy's going to enjoy him. So that definitely helps. Okay. So go ahead and grab the next one. Actually a little low on like yellow tissue paper, so we'll have to see. Okay, so I'm thinking I might want 2 diapers for his head. Yeah, and then I'll have, debating if I think this will be fine. So yeah, I hope you guys have had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I'm still filming this during Thanksgiving weekend, but it's actually like a great time to do a box packing and to do some videos because I'm on break. You know, I actually don't have work, which is really, really nice. So, okay, so I'm gonna get, and sometimes I wonder like if I should go ahead and combine a couple of these into one. I think I'm gonna wrap them separately because I might need them to kind of comprise that bottom layer, if that makes sense. So his new mommy's gonna have a lot of packages to open. He's wearing these hand mitts, by the way, because that's what he came to me in. I think it's a great idea for Silicone Baby to send him home with hand mitts because it just keeps him a little bit extra protected. This is only my second Silicone Baby that I've sold, so it's nerve-wracking doing this box packing. Like I worry that, I worry that, because I have to insure for for the full amount and everything, and there's always just that worry that something is going to happen and the post office will lose the doll, but I guess that's what insurance is for. So, okay. All right, so we are making some good progress here. Oh, and I wanted to chat a little bit about one thing I was thinking about was just the etiquette of when you sell a doll that you purchased from another mommy, maybe it's a doll you purchased secondhand, the etiquette of when you're going to sell that doll, kind of I guess offering it back to the original mommy first. And Jenna, when she sold Noah to me, she had told me that, hey, if I ever did decide to sell him, to let her know, because she sold him for financial reasons. And so before I offered him on YouTube, I did reach out to her to see if she wanted to adopt him back, and she said no because she wasn't, and I was basically going to just sell him back for what I paid for him. So, which I think is totally fair. But yeah, so basically, no, she had declined, and so yeah, that was when I offered him up for adoption. And I think it's also nice too. It's kind of like a courtesy. Like I recently sold, not too long ago, I sold my Atticus to Annie of Annie Banani's Nursery, which is my friend Annie, and she reached out to let me know that she was selling him on. And I didn't have an interest in adopting him back or anything like that, but it was just nice of her to let me know, because just in case I did, or in case I had regrets and was missing him, then then I could have that option to add him back to my nursery. So I thought that was really, really nice. So yeah, I do think that when possible, it's a nice thing to do, to be able to, let's see if I'll package these two together. It's a nice thing to do, to be able to kind of offer that to the mommy you bought the doll from. Because sometimes people sell a baby and then they have major regrets, they really miss that doll, and they're just dolls, but we get very emotionally attached to them. So I think it's just a nice courtesy. Definitely not a requirement. Once that doll is sold, it's totally up to the new mommy what they want to do with that doll, and it's not, they have no obligation to sell it back to the original mommy. They have no obligation, let's say the doll's appreciated in value, they have no obligation to sell it back at the original price, but I think it's a nice thing to offer, So that's just my opinion. By the way, I'm going to just consolidate these two into together because it feels like there's a little bit of extra room there. And what I might do too is to go ahead and just put this bottle in some bubble wrap and then package it in with the other things, because this is the one thing that feels definitely more fragile. I'm kind of like sad to let the bottle go. I know it sounds silly. I never like role play or I never did anything with it, but I don't know how to make fake formula. And you guys, so some of you guys on YouTube, like you guys are so good at this stuff, like making fake formula, you know, doing, you know, I didn't even like comb his hair while I had him. I'm just not like good at that kind of stuff with my dolls. So, so I was like, oh, it's nice that he came with this bottle because I do not know how to make one. But yeah, it is. I know, I'm like looking at him and I already miss him a little bit. But you know, I really haven't, once I knew he was being, you know, his sale was pending, I just really didn't, you know, I really didn't do anything like with him. And so, okay. So before I wrap this up, I'm going to actually go ahead and get Noah wrapped up. Okay. All right, this is tough. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna do this where let me go ahead and put some of the clothing items on the bottom of the box. Let's see here. Okay. Just trying to arrange this so they fit well. Okay, great. There's a nice cushion for him underneath the bottom of the box. Okay, just trying to make sure. This is a pretty large box, so I'm pretty confident everything's gonna fit. Look how cute this blanket is. This blanket came with him. It's so cute. It's got this little elephant on it. All right, guys. Okay, I'm gonna give Noah one last hug. She's so cuddly. And you know, he was my last partial silicone baby in my collection. Well, besides my Ashton Drake babies. So it is definitely like, here, I'm going to make sure you guys can see him while I get him all packed up. Oh yeah, let me angle this down just a bit. Okay, so I'm sitting here, I'm trying not to get like emotional because he's amazing. He's amazing. You know, it's the nature of this hobby. You know, we buy and sell and we can't keep everyone. So, you know, I might actually even cover his face. I know, I'm going to put 2 diapers because his head is pretty large. It's just a big baby. Just for that extra protection because, yeah, okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to do kind of basically like the opposite here. This just gives him that extra protection because he's wearing his hat and, okay. All right, good. So that's really good. I feel very comfortable with that. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and get him wrapped up and then package him in bubble wrap. Okay. Oh my goodness. This boy. All right. Okay, so out of this bubble wrap. I'm just gonna like take the whole thing and see how many times I need to like wrap it around him. So first of all, I need to make sure there's enough here at the top. I'll be okay. I don't think I'll need. He's long though. Look how long he is. Okay. It's like taking all my concentration to make this happen. Okay. Okay, so let me see where it stops. Okay. Okay, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually use packing tape to secure it. Anywhere there are these seams. And I just think bubble wrap is, or some kind of cushioning is so important when you're packing a doll. Because I sometimes see these boxes, I think where people get really upset about box openings is when like the doll's really not securely wrapped. And but even so, it's still nerve-wracking because you could put fragile, like, you know, the post office may not treat the doll very gently. So that is tough, even if when you wrap it really well. So, and sometimes the doll doesn't fit the box very well. So actually, like when it's a tighter squeeze, it's actually a little bit better, you know, when you can. So just something to keep in mind when you guys are doing box packings. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's Noah. He is packed up. I'm going to go ahead and put him on top of. Yeah, he fits very nicely. We'll put. Okay, so we now need to wrap up this. And since I do have a bit of extra bubble wrap, I'm just going to go ahead and put this around this, just a little bit of extra protection. There's nothing in here that's like super fragile. It's just, I feel like the stuff in here is like important. Like there's COA and there's paperwork and things like that. So I'm hoping this is gonna fit. Look at this, you guys. So I think what I might do is stick this underneath. I want, yeah, I don't want that. I think it's good to have something in between cushion-wise. Okay. Okay, wow. All right, so let's put everything else in here as well. Put the bottle in there, put the stuffies. Let's see, put this here. And voila! So that is it. I still need to write a note to the new mommies. I will do that. And then I usually just like to crumple up a little bit of tissue paper just for decoration on top. And then that's pretty much it. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this box packing. Please wish Noah a safe journey to his new mommy. And for those of you guys who kind of follow him on my channel, if his new mommy does want me to share her identity, I'll mention it in the description below. So you can follow her in case she decides to do videos with him. But otherwise, I'll leave it anonymous because, you know, these high-end silicone purchases, everyone has a different preference, and some buyers don't want their identity to be shared. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.